Today, we're going to explore a chateau renowned for its beautiful gardens, the Château de Villandry. In fact, the Château de Villandry has 6 formal gardens, each with its own theme and layout. It's built over 3 levels and is bordered by the woods to one side. Let's wander together through the gardens and I'll tell you everything I've learned about these gardens along the way. But first, a little history. Villandry was built on the site of an old 12th century fortress by Jean le Breton, and the chateau you see now dates from 1536, making it the last of the chateaux to be built in the Loire during the Renaissance. Villandry changed hands and underwent renovations many times over the years, until it was finally purchased by Joaquim Carvalho, a Spanish doctor who studied under Nobel Prize-winning Professor Richet, and Joaquim's wife, Anne Coleman, heir to the Coleman fortune. Carvalho gave up his medical career and dedicated his life to restoring Villandry's gardens into the way they would have looked during the Renaissance. So, let's take a look at the first garden from atop the highest terrace, the ornamental garden. This garden is designed to represent the 4 types of love. Tender love, with hearts separated by small flames, and in the center, masks worn at balls. Passionate love, hearts broken by passion, laid out in a pattern to resemble dancing. Flighty love, butterflies, wings, and fans. And in the center, love letters. And tragic love, with dagger blades and dueling swords to fight for love. The flowers here are red, symbolizing bloodshed. Here they are in full bloom. While you contemplate which kind of love is in your heart at the moment, let's head to the second garden, the water garden. This large flat garden, surrounded by a cloister of lime trees, features a large pond shaped to look like a Louis XV mirror. Next is the sun garden, the most recent of the gardens and one of the more wild. We start in the cloud chamber, which is supposedly filled with blue and white flowers, although I see a lot of yellow and purple, before moving to the sun chamber, made up of red and yellow flowers, centered around a star-shaped fountain. This garden was one of my favorites. Then we enter a maze. I don't know why, but I have a real thing for hedge mazes. This one was inspired by Christianity and symbolizes man's path on earth. There are no dead ends and multiple ways to get to the center, which makes it a little less competitive, but still fun. From here, we make our way to the herb garden, which, in addition to being picturesque, also smells incredible. This is a traditional garden from the Middle Ages with aromatic, medicinal, and cooking herbs. And finally, the pièce de résistance, the vegetable garden. This garden has been described as one of the best you'll ever see in your life. It covers almost a hectare of land and is divided into 9 square sections filled with hundreds of flowers and vegetables. The kitchen garden was originally conceived in the Middle Ages, when monks tended them into geometric shapes to provide food for the abbey. It was transformed into a vegetable garden during the First World War to feed the hospitalized patients who stayed in the castle. Today, the vegetables and flowers are decorative and the estate is fully committed to sustainable and organic gardening. The Château de Villandry is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the gardens are open every single day of the year. It's located 9 miles from Tours and is accessible by car. If you're in the area, it's definitely worth the visit.